we're gonna get our Magic the Gathering on this morning, as per usual. Alright. Our rare is a dud in Draneth Magistrate. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor is a pretty good card. But it does make us put us into the, red instants and sorceries archetype. Fits well into a cycling deck as well. Pacifism's fantastic removal. Migratory Greathorn's a good green card, so is Migration Path. Honestly, none of these cards really stand out as amazing. We'll take Migration Path here. I think it's the best one in like a vacuum there. Got Archipelagor, Splendor Mare, Snare Tactician. I think Archipelagor is super good. Ooh, Blood Curdle and Dead Weight though, and Rumbling Rockslide. Wow, lots of good removal here. Do I think Archipelagor is just a cut above? So good that it's better than premium removal? I think it's close, but I'm going to take it this time. Now, sticking on the blue pattern, we have Ominous Seas, Sanctuary Smasher as well, which I don't hate. Dead Weight, Mutual Destruction, Sonorous Howlbonder. Not bad for Menace creatures. We'll take the Ominous Seas here, though. We might end up in black here in just a minute. Looks pretty open. Mutual Destruction, Night Squad Commando again. Lead the Stampede. Not really a super huge creature deck yet. Evening Otter, of course, is fine. Good, maybe even. Good target to mutate onto. A whole lot of incredibly large signals here. We'll just take the Otter. We'd like to play the Archipelagor. Frostlinks is very good. Humble Naturalist is very good. Glimmerbell is also pretty good to mutate onto, like Archipelagor, like suddenly a 7/7 flyer. But we'll take the Naturalist. It's gonna get us to our Archipelagor more. Honey Mammoth, Lurking Deadeye, Exuberant Wolfbear. Essence Scatter even is a fine, one of the best blue commons. Wolfbear is pretty interesting because it requires us to have humans in the deck, which we have one Humble Naturalist already. I think we'd rather just have the Scatter. It's close. Draneth Stinger this late. The cycling deck was pretty open. Bushmeat Poacher. We'll take the Glowstone Recluse though. It's on color. It's good. There's a Marmoset this late as well. Wow. Bully All Hunter. We have a Cocoon we could take. We do have a Glowstone Recluse and an Archipelagor. We could end up in the Mutate deck. We'll take it. Excavation Mole we can play. Facet Reader. Thieving Otter. Alert Heedmonder. We don't have any Vigilance yet, although we could get the nuts with it. Do we want Facet Reader or do we want Thieving Otter? Number 2. I wouldn't mind having one Facet Reader in this deck. It goes good with Ominous Seas too. Another Cocoon, but we got 2 great cards here. 2 less if you cost a creature, but return non permanent you don't control to its owner's hand and draw a card. And then if you control a human and a non-human, this only costs 1 mana to draw 2 cards. Both of these are incredible cards. We do have a good mix of human and non-human now. So Of One Mind is going to be quite good, but Gust of Wind is a cut above, I think. for us trying to keep tempo here. We'll take a Phased Dolphin. It goes well with the Thieving Otter, although it's not something we are super excited to play. If we have to, we will, though. Another egg. I mean, you know, if we get a lot of Mutate, I'll play the eggs. Picks don't matter. We opened up Frondland Felidar. Interesting. So we are in a position to play it. We have a Humble Naturalist and a Migration Path to splash. But I think Archipelago might just be better. Or Capture Sphere. Or even like Fertilid and Symbiote. We're going to take another Archipelago though. This card's insane. I would love to take the Frondland Felidar here and give it a shot, but up against Archipelago. Second copy of Ominous Seas. I mean, they stack on top of each other. Here's an Essence Symbiote, though, and a Fertilid. I think we're going to try and lean pretty heavily into the Mutate category. Let's take the Symbiote. Another Ominous Seas. Capture Sphere. Up against Capture Sphere, though, we have to take the Capture Sphere. Don't really have any removal yet. We got a Gust of Wind. And we have a Essence Scatter. But we're really going to want stuff to actually handle threats, so Capture Sphere. We would like to see some Mystic Subdual, but one thing at a time. Come on, where's all our Mutate at? I'll splash for some, I don't care. This pack really sucks for us. I mean, honestly, the only things, there's Prickly Marmoset and there's Snare Tactician. Like, the best card is Regal Leosaur isn't too bad. It's not too good either. I'll just take the Giraffid. Probably cut it later, but... Facet Reader, Anticipate, Escape Protocol. Cloud Piercer here that does have Mutate. We could lean into red for some Mutate cards. I mean, this could pop our Mutate creatures off. I don't know, it's not super great. Asset Reader, Anticipate's not super bad. This lets us, like, if we leave Counter Magic up and then they don't have anything to counter, we still have stuff to do. We play Anticipate. I'm not happy about it, but we'll take it. Ooh, Dreamtail Heron. This is a card we want as many copies of as we can. Awesome. Awesome Mutate card. The Almighty Brushwag is a good thing to mutate onto. So was the Glimmerbell. Frostveil Ambush, though, is quite good in a tempo-style deck. They are looking like a more late-game deck, though. So I think we'll just take the Glimmerbell. Fertilid, quite good. Good to mutate onto. Another Fertilid or second Ominous Seas. You know what? Let's go double Ominous Seas. Triple Ominous Seas. We might be getting a little ahead of ourselves. And Facet Reader. Alright. This is now an Ominous Seas Facet Reader deck. Keep safe. It does say draw a card on it. We'll consider playing it. Station's not terrible in the Mutate deck. Oh, wow. Only cards with even converted mana cost. We lose Thieving Otter, Fertilid, Glowstone Recluse. We lose one of our Mutate cards. We lose Dreamtail Heron. And we lose double Archipelago. Alright, we can't companion it. But I mean... 4 blue for some free stuff seems good. So we see another Essence Symbiote, we see a Gust of Wind, we see a Frostlynx. I'm pretty inclined to play Gust of Wind. We have a Glimmerbell now. And we have 3 Ominous Seas. Drawing cards is going to be incredibly valuable for us. Boon of the Wish Giver to draw 4 cards or to cycle for 1. Look at this, Fire Prophecy, Dragon Stinger still in the pack. Oh my god. I mean, it's only pick 3, but like, you take Fire Prophecy, pick 1 sometimes. Most of the time, even. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the Boon of the Wish Giver. We can always cycle it away. More Fire Prophecy. It does say draw a card. We might end up splashing this. Probably not, though. Take the Mammoth. A lot of big stuff already, so we'll see what happens. Another Cocoon. I mean, how many mutate creatures did we really get? One. Not enough to play the eggs. Could splash black with this. Fertilid, Sandworm, Ram Through is a really good card. Something that we definitely want. Some removal. Another Facet Reader. Phase Dolphin. Card of the Forever Beast is great. Just reveal a creature card from my hand, deal some damage. Big ol' Sandworm. Sure. It has cycling 2. So we're not too unhappy to play it. Another Mammoth. We're not going to play another Mammoth, but you know. Ring Draw Trap, sure. Wingfold, Terran. These last picks don't matter here. Phase Dolphin. Arctic Reunion. Blazing Volley. Heightened Reflex. Okay. This is definitely a strange deck. All about Ominous Seas, obviously. And Facet Reader. I think we can play 16 lands because we have a lot of draw. We got double Facet Reader. Cut the Anticipate. We got double Facet Reader. Thieving Otter. 2 Gust of Wind. Tail Heron. We got a Migration Path to get lands. Humble Naturalist to ramp us. Fertilid. Cut the Giraffid. I mean, how far away are we from doing this? We have to cut 2 Archipelagors, which we don't really want to do. You have to make one more cut, though. It's got to be one of these big guys. So Boone is fine. It cycles for 1. Gyrudo is super powerful. Archipelago is super powerful, and Greater Sandworm is fine because it cycles for 1 or cycles for 2. Maybe because it cycles for 2, we don't want it. If it cycled for 1, we'd be more okay with it. I think. How many creatures are in the deck now? 13. And 3 Ominous Seas. It's not a whole lot of creatures. Essence Symbiote isn't like super nuts in this deck or anything. We could take it out. We have something better to stall the game with. I mean, it's still a bear on the ground, you know, on 2. Although we really want to play Ominous Seas on 2. We can still get a little bit of action with the Essence Symbiote. You know, there's like 3 or 4. There's 2 Archipelagors. Yeah, we'll play the Essence Symbiote, I guess. Blue-green Ominous Seas deck. Green probably not where you want to be with this. You probably want blue-black, but you know what? That's fine. We're going to make it work. Let's go. Triple ominous seas this draft, though. We don't have a forest to play our Fertilid, but we got ominous seas on 2. Cycling here and a facet reader. We'll get there. Nice. We are just gonna cycle Boon of the Wishgiver here. We're nowhere near playing it, and we need our 3rd land, so. More ominous seas. Sweet, we got another land. That's very good. Early ominous seas is super strong. We're not under a lot of pressure, so we're just gonna develop another ominous seas, I think. Super good for us. If we draw a land here, we can play Facet Reader and hold up Essence Scatter. If not, we'll probably just play Fertilid. Okay. I mean, these things represent inevitability. We could go ahead and mutate Dreamtail here, but I think we're going to save up for Essence Scatter here. And if he doesn't give us anything to scatter, then we will just use Fertilid. Yep. No blocks. We're gonna go ahead and mutate the Dreamtail here and here. Oh, he's got an Essence Scatter. No, he doesn't. That's good. Super good for us there. We'll take 5 on the crackback, but 5/6 flyer is super threatening. Opponent's probably trying to ditch extra lands here. Nope. Thieving Otter, very good. I think after this we'll start holding up for blocks. Go ahead and alpha me here, yeah. Block one of those, take 4. Hitting a land here is pretty good. We can play our Otter, or we can play our Migration Path. I think what we'll do here is just play Otter. And pass turn. We can either use Facet Reader, which we probably will, because we want to start getting these 8/8s. Nice. There's a very cute 3/4 there. I have a 5/6, so your 3/4 doesn't scare me. Cycle this migration path. It won't untap during our controller's next untap step. Very good. Oh, we get 2 of them. Nice. I-9 in the air. Oh. Make your big stack. Let's get my 8/8s. Pretty fun first round. We're gonna struggle against really fast decks. Sure, we'll find a blue, I believe. Maybe we won't. Nice. Good play. There we go. All right. It's pretty good. Pretty scary cards you have there. Just gonna bide our time here. Next time we play Gyruda. It's a symbiote back down. If he has a 4-mana mutator, he can play it. Nope, just Stevie Otter. So we can expect Dreamtail Heron here coming down. I got a Glimmer Bell. It's fine. Better than nothing. We have a ram through for removal while we have Gyruda out. Turn on some music. Ooh, Starix is really strong. Straight up played it regularly, huh? Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that... 7. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You put a non-human card from among them into the battlefield. On to the battlefield, you say? Oh, that's pretty good. One, two, three, four. We have 5 mana. We can't go for the Archipelago this turn. See if he wants to block it. Get through with the damage. The Essence Symbiote still have enough for ram through. In turn. Magic. What a dork. I've opened up with Magic every day this week. It's fun. It's a good way to get the brain started. Breaching competitive? I mean, get some practice in first. You can play him. You just gotta, you know, get used to his kit and understand, you know, where he's good. But yeah, no, stay away from competitive and breach. You suck. Okay. He's using ram through. All right, so we are gonna play ram through. My guy versus his crazy human guy. We probably should have killed the Starix, but we're about to have 7/7s, so it's okay. Eight flyer. No, you don't just jump in. You were terrible. Great alpha strike there, buddy. Good game. Dominated just with beefy dude after beefy dude. Turn 2 Ominous Seas with a facet reader and then some tempo denial. Seems good. Ooh, starting with Cocoon. Big and scary. We might keep Boone this time. We definitely don't want to cycle it until after we've played the Ominous Seas. Spell Eater Wolverine is dangerous. Let's play the Otter so we can block it. We don't... I mean, we want to connect with the Otter, right? Like, but I'll trade it in, no problem. We have back-to-back Gust of Wind turns. Oh, Fire Prophecy. Alright, it's going to be Gust of Wind, next 2 turns, probably. Playing Garrus, I got 0 with the egg. Nice. Could be Facet Reader here and Cycle Boon, but... let's just slow him down a bit here. Another Ominous Seas, great. Fertilid blocks it okay, and we can Cycle Boon. Or we can play like Facet Reader Ominous Seas. For the eventuality of when we get to play Boon. Or we can just plan on cycling this one, being like, you know, 1/8/8 is enough. Fertilid's good here. And we can eat it this turn and use it to block next turn, and then pop all our lands for to get up to 6. To play Boon and then get a bunch of guys. Attack with everybody. What a weird attack. Kill the Cocoon? That's fine. Are we cycling Boon now? I think so. Okay, ram through. Ah, man. Didn't attack with the Wolverine there. Very interesting. So we have a Kraken now. So that's really, really good. That gives us, like, we can ram through with the Kraken. So here we'll just play the Symbiote, something we can mutate onto next turn. And then we'll pass. We'll plan on creating Kraken, blocking, and ramming through. If I ram through and in response he blood curdles me, I'll be really sad. The Bushmeat Poacher. Okay, now we'll play the ram through. Definitely just gonna take down the flyer. Because we can just start going ham. I wish we had drawn a land so we could have went Ominous Seas, Dreamtail Heron. Or Archipelagore. Boom! Mutated onto the symbiote over the top. This gives us a really good blocker. And something to fly over with as well. He definitely should be doing that after he blocks my 8/8 with it. It has a vigilance counter now. Very good. On the crackback, I could take, if he has a spell, especially that pumps this, I could definitely take lethal. We're probably going to capture Sphere the Spell Eater Wolverine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We lose to coordinated charge as well. We'll just go in with the 8/8. He's probably going to chump it. Yeah. Okay. And we will flash in the capture sphere onto the Wolverine before he attacks. Okay. Get wrecked, Spell Eater Wolverine. Drew a land here, very good. So we can mutate onto the Dreamtail Heron and tap down 2 guys. And make it to where they don't untap. We can straight up play a bunch of stuff. We tap 2 of his guys. He has to block the 8/8 or he loses with a 1/1. The coordinated charge is only 6 damage. Okay. Archipelagor. Island Turtle. We will tap the Bushmeat Poacher and the Keensight Mentor, I guess. Draw a card. With +1/+1 counter on it, gain 2 life. Go in with the team. And by with the team, I mean the 2 freaking monsters I have. It's good luck, friend. Good game. The monsters are too much. Yeah, Gust of Wind is fantastic in this deck. Slowing them down, getting us closer to our 8/8s. Then we have Archipelagors on backup in case, like, they handle the Krakens or something. can cycle the boon. This isn't super great. It's actually pretty rough, but Gyruda will help us there. We are gonna cycle boon to find some action. Charge of the Forever Beast is actually quite good here. We can reveal Gyruda. Sleeper Dart makes it to where stuff doesn't untap. That's fine. Go on ahead and play the Fertilid. Cycling Monstrous Step is fine. Combat, go ahead and get in there with this guy. Deal our damage, play Symbiote. Play Facet Reader. We need one more land, and it needs to be blue in order to play Gyruda. So we're probably going to have to activate Fertilid to do that. Trumpeting Gnar, very good. Oh, never mind, we got it. So we will play Charge of the Forever Beast here. Just straight up deal 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a land. So we don't really want to activate anything. We'll just go in. Actually, we could activate Facet Reader. Oh no, we'd have to also activate Fertilid. We'll just deal 5. It's fine. Five is a hefty amount of damage. There's no reason to activate Fertilid here. Durable Coil Bug. But definitely looks like he may have saved up counter magic here. Not like we have any other play. Blue didn't seem like his main color. So we got a 3/3 Death Toucher, a 4/3 that can only be blocked by 1, or a Facet Reader. I will take a 3/3 Death Touch. And I am willing to trade for the Coil Bug here, I think. Am I? Eh. Boot Nipper, I assume that's gonna have Death Touch, yeah. Fertilid. We may have to Capture Sphere a Boot Nipper. See what happens. On the card games, are you not going into work sparingly? No, I'm furloughed temporarily, unfortunately. I think we're gonna have to Capture Sphere that Boot Nipper. We don't mind losing the Fertilid anymore either. Don't want to go in with the Hemophage. He could double block it. We kill a Fertilid and a Coil Bug. Probably okay. Those are fine outcomes for me. going to save Essence Scatter? For like his big spooky top decks, another Death Touch creature? Wow, we really could have used Essence Scatter this turn. Because now we can't do anything until that Insatiable Hemophage is out of the way. Yeah, that's fine. We knew Gyruda wasn't going to be able to attack next turn, so it doesn't matter. Too many lands. We don't really have a play here. We could Facet Reader right now, which is probably a good thing. That's it. I got nothing. And now all he has to do is get Coil Bug back. Mutating the Dreamtail Heron underneath Gyruda is pretty solid. I mean, you're the owner of the Discord. You should not waste your points on that, obviously. Hopefully we open back up before too long. I mean, it is what it is, man. Seven in the air. Boom. If I play Otter, I won't have the mana to Essence Scatter, so we'll just end. We're gonna hold up Essence Scatter this time. We should have held up Essence Scatter last time. Could have countered that fucking Hemophage, but now we have to deal with the 3/3 Death Toucher. If he can't get in the air, though, we win, so. He's gonna make me discard a card, huh? Or should I just counter this one? If he plays a flyer, if he mutates a flyer onto the Hemophage after this one, I'll be super duper sad. So I think we let this one resolve. That's true, he has. But I think that's okay, it's good. I mean, yeah, I'll discard the Thieving Otter. He can come in for an attack on me if he wants to. And he conceded. Okay. I mean, we would have been super sad there if he made a flyer and got to survive another turn. You've enjoyed being home streaming? Yeah, me too. So far, so good. It's been a lot of fun. My opponents just haven't had removal. This just shows that you gotta emphasize drafting those removal spells sometimes, you know? You gotta have them. Double green. We don't have any... Oh, we do have one cycling card. All right, keep it. Hopefully we can find an island. Oh, and hopefully we don't have to cycle the migration path. But we will if we have to. Can't get too attached, you know? Like, I might even have to cycle it, like, right here. Like, my next play, it's going to be Charge of the Forever Beast on that, probably. I don't know. How worried are we about that? I don't know how worried we are about Snare Tactician. I don't know. We can wait. We can wait. He's in white-blue. I mean, it could be a hardcore white-blue cycler, which is okay, too. I'm not that worried about it. Nice, we hit 4. So we can straight up just cast Migration Path here and grab 2 islands. And now we're set for the rest of the game. We don't need any more lands. Cycling all these memory leaks. Hit me for 2. Killing me here, Smalls. Killing me. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is something we need to prioritize killing. Get an attack with Fertilid, yay! Glimmer Bell. That's a reader. Look at that. Tapping down the Glimmer Bell. Ah! Now it can't untap because I can't pay 2 for it. Fine, you can keep getting in your 2 damage with your Snare Tactician for a little while. I don't care. I'm about to have some big boys, so. Man! Really, all the 1-mana cyclers. I think our opponent might have made the mistake of playing just all 1-mana cyclers and like 11 or 12 lands. All right, we are going to go ahead and charge the Forever Beast. It's the only thing he's got on the board. It's exactly the right amount of damage for Dreamtail Heron to kill it. Cycling in response, tap down my stuff. Also gonna tap down Fertilid probably. Maybe he'll make a mistake and tap down Glimmer Bell. No, okay. So we definitely still want to mutate this. And probably still on to the Fertilid. Let's go in for 2 here. Like, we have a 6/7 flyer. Like, the only thing that kills it is Blade Banish and Pacifism, I guess. Cool. Great. We get to hold up an Essence Scatter for whatever big creatures he's holding. I don't get it. Like, I see all your cycling cards, like Capture Sphere. Dang. Maybe we should have mutated on to Glimmer Bell because Glimmer Bell can untap itself. Okay, that's fine. They have a Capture Sphere now, that's pretty good. I think we'll just go ahead and play out the Naturalist here. It just puts some more power on the board. He's only at 4. Oh, did he never get his second color? Is he white, red, splash, blue? Good game. Sorry, friend. Maybe that was the issue. Platinum! Platinum, baby! Blah! Why am I so red in the camera? I look red. All right, we're platinum. Look at that. Two more wins, all we need. 0 losses with this deck so far. This is a really really strange deck to be 5-0 with. But I'll take it. We got a little lucky against that opponent, I think. He didn't have any red mana. We got an Essence Scatter, we got Glimmerbell, Humber Naturalist. We can cycle this. I mean, that's a lot of action in the early game. He is Umori, so he's nothing but dudes. So that Essence Scatter is going to get used. We might actually have trouble against this guy. Because he's just going to have too much stuff. Oh, he had to go down to 6. Feels bad, man. Like, with no Ominous Seas in our hand either, like... Ominous Seas is definitely a card we would want to see against this guy, so we could continuously generate more dudes to fight his dudes, because he's going to have a lot of them. I assume he called Creature, right? So we can play Glimmerbell and Brushwag here, or Symbiote and Brushwag. I think what we're gonna do... We're not in a super big hurry. Oh, he's got Essence... No, he can't have Essence Scatter. We'll play Symbiote and Brushwag here. We're okay with being on 2 lands for one more turn. Cycle Titan Rex. If we can draw another land, we can mutate this Dreamtail Heron, and it starts getting ugly. For him. Vertilid. Alright, we did it. Now, we kind of wanted to save up Essence Scatter mana this turn, but doesn't look like he's got the land drop. He does not. We would have liked to have countered Parcel Beast as well. We have Capture Spear for it. Eventually, we do want to save up Essence Scatter mana this time. Play the Glimmerbell. Go to combat. This thing doesn't have reach or anything. Go in with the Dreamtail Heron. No land. Get him for 4. In turn. So if we can't, if we don't have anything to Essence Scatter this turn, we can always cycle Migration Path. There we go. He's debating on whether or not he should play Umori because of Essence Scatter. Although I did try to make it look like I was just saving to untap Glimmerbell. No blocks. Take 4 from the Parcel Beast. Ah! Oh, concede! Ouch! Yeah, that thing's about to get Capture Sphered, so you're not going to do anything else. I'm not even in the Discord while streaming? Yeah, I don't need to be in the Discord right now while I'm streaming. I'm playing a card game. Don't worry, we'll play some Valorant after this, and I'll jump in there. Are you free to play or nah? Two lands. We got a Glimmer Bell, a Facet Reader, and a Gust of Wind, and a Boon to cycle. Let's do it. And we will cycle this Boon. We're nowhere near getting to cast it. Garuda! We're gonna play the Glimmer Bell. That way we can Gust of Wind next turn to try and find land if we don't get it. Otherwise, we'll play Facet Reader. Ugh. That really sucks. There's nothing for us to Gust of Wind either. We may have to, you know, Facet Reader away the Thieving Otter or something. My opponent is also stuck on 2 land. Thinking about Gust of Winding this. Just for the card draw here. Dang, man. Nice. We're both stuck on 2 land. Oh my god. We're just gonna play it, and we're still gonna draw cards. Like, eventually we're gonna hit land after land after land. Our opponent did hit 3, however, and now he's hitting 4. All right, so we're gonna have to save up Essence Scatter Mana next turn. Oh, and he's hitting whatever his 3rd color is. Both hit it at the same time. However, it's a big fat pass turn from me. Yeah, put your swamp down. Checking out new Apex stuff? Yeah, I was seeing that there was new Apex stuff. I don't know whether I want to play it or not. I don't think we're interested in playing Thieving Otter this game. We'll probably discard it to Facet Reader on his instep here. Excavation Mole. It's definitely not the strongest thing to Essence Scatter, but we will do it anyway. We have Capture Sphere for his other big threats, so it's okay. Draw a card. Ditch the Thieving Otter. Charge of the Forever Beast now coming out as well. Good, we've got good removal here, so. Pass turn. We're just going to work up this Ominous Seas, I think. Go ahead and find your land in my turn. He's gonna put down like a big guy now, probably. Might be some crazy mutate threat. It's just a Fertilid. Fertilid's fine. Doesn't put any pressure on us. All of our cards are good, so unfortunately we can't Facet Reader anything. Fertilid is a card I'm fine with Facet Readering away. So we'll just pass here. Again, not under any pressure. Just going to let our Ominous Seas work its way up and do its thing. He's just fetching land after land, and that's okay. We've got 3 great removal spells in our hand. Well, 2 great ones, and then 1 that requires us to cast Gyruda eventually. Which we will do at some point. He went from a 2-lander to a 7-lander. So he should have a lot of gas. He did have to discard something. He discarded a Brushwag. King's Canyon supposedly changed, so you're going to take a look, then possibly change if you are. Yeah, after this draft, we can play Valorant or something, man. Another Fertilid, that's fine. He might be building up for a big Sharknado. Attack me if you want. Go ahead and activate Facet Reader. Ditch the Fertilid. Lands here are great. Faster? Put your other Fertilid down to 1. Yeah. I guess he's afraid of other counter spells, right? But that's the thing, like, with this Ominous Seas counter ticking up, you can't afford to be afraid. Four is fine. He's like, man, if he didn't counter the boar, maybe he doesn't have any counters. He tapped particularly for that too. He left all his blue open. Attack me if you want. You don't have any attacks. Drew another Ominous Seas. We'll happily discard it. We could mutate Archipelagor. We could go for Gyruda. Let's try to mutate Archipelagor here. This looks like exactly what he saved Neutralized mana for. Yeah. And that's okay. We still have an 8/8, so. He's been waiting to mutate Parcel Beast this whole time. Goodness. It's just going to get Capture Sphered, unfortunately, for him. Oh, no, it doesn't matter because it's on a Glimmer Bell. It's going to get charged with the Forever Beast. Attack me. The Kraken has been released. Like, he could flash in Shore Shark to kill it, I guess. Oh, I knew it! Dang! Pretty good. Pretty good. And he still left Essence Scatter mana up again. We'll reveal Gyruda to deal 6 to that. I'm gonna go ahead and activate it. Got a land. That resolves. Looking for another counter for Gyruda, probably. Because we're going to capture Sphere that Shore Shark, and then after that, we got to just go in on Gyruda. Oh, wow, that's insane. It resolves. That's getting capture Sphere now. Is it neutralize or keep safe? Come on, get out of here. No one plays keep safe. Nine. Ugh. No blocks. That is the big painful, sir. Maybe I can draw a second Archipelago right now. Oh, wow. Menacing Brushwag. Alright. Need to stick Gyruda. Harvester, Boot Nipper. Humble Naturalist. Do I want a 4/6 or a 2/1 Death Touch? Two-one Death Touch goes really well with Ram Through. Last turn. It's a close game. Hopefully my opponent is all lands. How much mana does he have? 9? So you can do this twice? You can make this guy a 7/7? Wow! What a perfect answer. That is awful. I'm not in it. I can get in there. Okay. Oh my god, what an insane course of events. Wow. I mean, we're technically still in the game, but it's not good. Oh my god. What a tough match. We were both stuck on 2 lands.
I agree that I don't understand Magic. I understand it's a card game. It's badass.
Keep 7. We got Glimmer Bell, Gust of Wind, Ominous Seas. Good times. Sooner you get Ominous Seas down, the better. The inevitable 8-8. Definitely what you want. Man, cannot get off 2 lands these games here. Wow. Wow. I've drawn 4 cards and haven't found another land. What is this game? And then I play a cycling deck with only 14 lands in it and I get 7 of them.
Sounds about right.
Welcome to Magic, I guess.
The mice are back on the porch. The cat's watching them real good. Kind of cute, as long as they stay outside.
Yep. That's my thoughts about them as well. Can I just draw lands, please? No? Game. Oh my god. I mean, we're 1 card draw away from having an 8-8, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We're about to have an 8-8 on turn 5, but doesn't mean I'm happy about it. This could have been a much better game. I could be dominating this person with just 2 more lands. Really, just 1 more land will help a lot. Not gonna happen though, huh? Oh my goodness, we drew a land? Incredible. Incredible. Dark Bargain at the end of the turn, huh? It resolves. Put 2 of them in your hand and the other one into the graveyard. 4 mana. Pick the best 2 cards. Shock yourself. Pretty good. We have to be very aware of pouncing Shore Shark here. And Lurking Deadeye will also kill my guy. We have Essence Scatter for either one of those answers, however. Cavern Whisperer makes me discard a card. Is this the card I want to Essence Scatter? Nah, I don't think so. Zagoth Mamba is going to kill my Facet Reader. Is that okay? I am holding another one. I have to discard a card, though. I'll probably discard the Facet Reader. Yeah, we gotta let it resolve so we can deal with it with Ram through. That's fine. That's fine. Or do we discard this Archipelago? No, we need that for Charge of the Forever Beast. Maybe we discard Migration Path? Yeah. Pass to the attackers. End of turn. Make an 8/8. My 8/8 kills your 4/4. It's fine. Land is awesome here. Go 8/8. Crash into them. My giant kraken. I think we just play another Facet Reader and hold for Essence Scatter. Blood Curdle. No. Well done. You've eliminated my creature. Top deck, another Archipelago. Go ahead and Gust of Wind, Baby Godzilla again. You're gonna have to cast that Baby Godzilla a lot of times. Another land, awesome sauce. Faster. We're one land away from mutating our Archipelago and being a happy camper. He's recasting Baby Godzilla. That's fine. I'm just trying to summon more Krakens. $20 cards left in our deck. That's at least 2 more Krakens. My turn. So we can mutate an Archipelago here, or we can save up for Essence Scatter. I'm going to save up for Essence Scatter. He hasn't cast anything in a while. He's got a Baby Godzilla in his deck, which means he has good mutate creatures. Like, we're going to need to counter one of them. He's trying to kill my Facet Reader. I think we'll go ahead and activate his ability in response. Through a land, sweet. We can discard that. Removal spell got wasted on a 1/2, so that's good. Little does he know there are just giant monsters in my deck. He's tapping particularly here. Trying to mutate Trumpeting Gnar onto his Baby Godzilla. I think this is finally a time for Essence Scatter. I should be attacking with Glimmer Bell whenever I can. Ah, he wanted the Dreamtail Heron to get on it. That's fine.
Mirage is not the most helpful legend, but he is by far the most hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's got All the attitude, and I love it.
The they do the dances as you're parachuting or whatever.
Yeah.
His new one from this season is he creates a hologram with himself and he dances the entire way down while he's skydiving. Like he's spinning and twirling his Mirage. It's so funny.
That's fantastic. You want to race me in the air, do you? My poor friend. How can you race me when my creature is twice the size of yours? Seven. Boom. Better have another removal spell in that huge hand of yours. You've drawn more cards than me, and my deck is a card draw deck. What the heck? You're gonna need to be healing a lot of life if you want to survive, which means you're going to need to be sacrificing a lot of your own creatures. Okay, he's got something. His own Archipelagore. Well, I'll be. Isn't that neat? Nice! You got me for two, man. You did it. My second Archipelagore kills your first Archipelagore. Bring you to one. And then I have a Brushwag. Essence Scatter on my Brushwag. It resolves. Krakens, giant sea turtles. We win with things of the ocean. I am a true blue mage, an island player. He does have 4 cards in his hand, though. He might come up with something. A flyer and a removal spell. Still doesn't quite do it. Well, yeah, a flyer and a removal spell would do it. But he wouldn't be in a much better position. He's using all of his extra time. He's got to think. He's got to come up with something. 4 cards, 4 options. One of them surely must work. It must take you 17 hours to figure out which one of the 4 options will let you succeed. No, in all honesty, though, this game is hard. There's a lot of stuff going on. He's looking through his graveyard. He must have like some sort of resurrection. Good game. Good game. 7 wins with triple ominous seas, blue-green mutate weirdness. Like, if I showed you this deck list, how many wins do you think this would go? The answer is 7, apparently. Interesting. Well, let's claim our prize. Open up our packs here that we got. Zagoth Triumph. Tri-lands are always good rares to open. Slither Wisp. Fiend Artisan. It's a good one, actually.